Jason's Journey, Embracing a World Without Sight. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share an incredible story with you about a young boy named Jason. Imagine being told that you're going to go blind. Scary, right? Well, that's exactly the reality Jason had to face. But instead of letting this news bring him down, he learned how to navigate a world without sight, relying on his ears and mind. Let's dive into Jason's journey of pain, courage, and ultimately triumph. So, picture this. Jason is just living his life, being a typical kid, when he goes to the doctor for a routine checkup. But then he gets hit with devastating news. The doctor tells him, "Jason, you're going to lose your sight." At first, he couldn't believe it. Fear washed over him like a tidal wave. What would life look like without vision? His mind raced with all sorts of feelings: anger, sadness, and a bewildering sense of loss. His family was just as rocked by the news, trying to support him through this heavy moment. As it turns out, Jason had a medical condition that would gradually take away his vision. It wasn't immediate, but that uncertainty loomed over him like a dark cloud. The thought of not being able to see everything he loved, hiking in the woods, playing video games, or even just seeing his family's smiles, was terrifying. Now, let's talk about the emotional roller coaster Jason rode after that diagnosis. Losing his independence felt like a giant weight pressing down on his chest. He fought against feelings of grief for the life he thought he would lose. But here's the thing. With the darkness, there was also a flicker of light. Support from his family and friends became his anchor. They rallied around him, showering him with love and understanding. He opened up to them, sharing fears and hopes, and slowly but surely, he started to accept his new reality. Once Jason wrapped his head around the diagnosis, he knew he had to adapt. So, he jumped headfirst into learning how to use his other senses. He discovered that by honing his ears and sharpening his mind, he could do things differently. Sound became his guide. Things like sound localization helped him understand where a noise came from, and he became more aware of his surroundings. He also embraced technology made for visually impaired individuals. From audiobooks to special apps that narrated the world around him, Jason was all about making his new life easier. Those screen readers? Absolute game changers. They helped him access information and connect with the world in ways he never thought possible. But here's where it gets really inspiring. Jason decided that he wouldn't let blindness define who he was. Instead, he set himself personal goals. He took on the daily challenges with grit and determination. Each step he took was a testament to his strength. Plus, he found a whole community of folks going through similar experiences. Meeting others helped him realize he wasn't alone. Sharing tips on how to tackle the world without sight turned into some of his most cherished moments. It became a brotherhood of resilience together. They lifted each other up. So what does Jason's daily routine look like? Well, it's pretty fascinating. He found ways to embrace his new life with innovation and creativity. Cooking? No problem. He learned to identify ingredients by smell, touch, and sound. Navigating around his home, he developed mental maps to help him remember where things were. Social outings were also an adventure. While walking in a crowd used to be daunting, he learned to focus on the chatter around him and follow friendly voices. These small victories gave him confidence and a sense of belonging. Through all this, Jason experienced significant personal growth. The journey wasn't just about loss, it was about discovering strength he didn't know he had. He learned invaluable lessons about resilience, adaptability, and the power of hope. Jason's heart swelled with gratitude for the things he could still experience and for the people who stood by him. So there you have it, folks. Jason's story is one of courage, adaptability, and true inspiration. Even when life throws curveballs, it's essential to face them with determination and a smile. If you're struggling or know someone who is, remember you're not alone, and there's always hope on the horizon. Before you go, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you faced similar challenges? Drop your stories in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and check out the links in the description for resources supporting the visually impaired. Until next time, keep shining bright.